So, welcome. Yeah, this month we're going to be talking about public sector policy and political communication. So, this is just a series of videos along that line. So, best practices in public sector policy and political communications, that which I say I can highlight and I would like to highlight. One, building trust through communications. And I've seen some examples of this in the political space as well as in the public sector communication space. There are a few shining lights. Most people do not build trust, but there are a few that do, number one. Number two, managing long-term reputation. This, again, you don't see a lot of this, but there's some people who do this. So we have some public officers in Nigeria, for instance, who have left, they have very good reputation. In fact, we continue to remember them fondly. One is Miss Dora Akunyili of NAFDAC. Nigerians would never forget her. We will never forget her for what she did through the Food and Drug Agency. May her soul rest in peace. You know, that kind of thing. We've had those kind of stellar public office officials who have built a long-term reputation, a name that has outlived them. We will never forget it, you know. So, and of course, she had a very she performed, she did a lot of things, but she also communicated a lot. Her engagement, her consultation, best in class. Honestly, Dora Akunyili, public service communications and engagement and delivery model is replicable anywhere in the world. So managing long-term reputation, being inclusive in your messaging is also a best practice approach. Some people really miss it on the state government level, particularly in Nigeria. I mean, yeah, and I'll talk about the worst practices, so let me just talk about that. But those who manage to be inclusive in their messaging, either as public service, public sector holders, policy and political, they do this very well. Winning the hearts and minds of the people. Oh, wow, that's a big one. And very few leaders excel in this. And I wonder why, because this is a low-hanging fruit. You can really do this. This is so doable. Winning hearts and minds through communications. You can do it. It's so doable, but very few people do it. Serving the people through relevant and meaningful communication. That's one of the best practices that I would say. Again, these are things that, and notice I use the word serve, because that's the fundamental thing. If you are operating in the public sector, policy or political communication space, and you do not see what your work as a service to the people or to the citizens, but you are serving yourself, then it will show in your communications. It will show in the way you engage or you do not engage. It will show in your language. It will show in your messaging. So the message that we're going to be, sharing on our June 26th course, which is really tailored at communications professionals and leaders who want to be resilient into the future, is that the message you're going to be trying to share is that there is another way. It doesn't have to be this way. And you can actually take an approach that is inclusive, that builds trust, helps you build and manage your reputation, and sets you up for success, not just in the immediate term, but well into the future. So join us on June 26th. We look forward to having you in class.